Good evening, viewers, and welcome to today's edition of the news. First, a look at the headlines. President Draupadi Murmu stressed on need to inspire children from childhood to help others and have feeling of love and respect for environment on National Children's Day. Uttarakhand new plan being chalked out to evacuate all trapped workers from Silk Yara tunnel collapse site within next 24 hours. Third edition of Shillong Literary Festival commenced today and will continue till 16th of November. Meghalaya celebrates Children's Day with a variety of programs in educational institutions. And Senebi Sinkli to represent India in the upcoming Asian Arm Wrestling Cup in Uzbekistan. And now the news in detail. President Draupadi Murmu has stressed on the need to inspire children from childhood to help others and have a feeling of love and respect for the environment. She said it is also very important to make children aware of health and cleanliness of the environment. The President stated this while addressing the children from various schools and organizations at the Rashtrapati Bhavan on Children's Day today. She said that today's children have technology and a lot of information and knowledge, and they are showing their talent in the country and abroad.
इतने सारे बच्चों को मिलना एक साथ मेरे लिए एक सौभाग्य की बात है। मैं बहुत खुश हूँ आज। आपके उज्जवल भविष्य के लिए मैं बहुत बहुत शुभकामनाएं देती हूँ। आप सदा स्वस्थ रहे और आगे बढ़ते रहे। अपने माता पिता का सम्मान करें। मातृभूमि में के सेवा के लिए अपने आप को अभी से प्रस्तुत करें और देश का नाम रोशन करें।
In Uttarakhand, relief and rescue operations have been intensified to save about 40 workers trapped in the Silk Yara under construction temple in Uttarkashi district. It has been reported that all the workers will be evacuated safely in the next 24 hours. A new plan is being chalked out to evacuate them safely. The stranded persons are being provided oxygen, water and adequate food. Meanwhile, the government has constituted a 6-member committee under the Uttarakhand State Disaster Management Authority to study and investigate the cause of the landslide that occurred in the under-construction tunnel. The Shillong Literary Festival is back again for its third edition. Set at the idyllic location of Wards Lake, it commenced today and will continue till the 16th of November. Delivering a speech on the occasion, Tourism Minister Paul Lyngdoh emphasized that the government is seriously endeavouring to create more opportunities, more outlets and more platforms. Dr. Vijay Kumar D, Commissioner and Secretary Government of Meghalaya, expressed hope that festivals and tourism would become a huge growth engine for the state and keep the youth engaged.
More outlets, more platforms, and this is what the government is seriously endeavoring. Today we have the MGMP, the Meghalaya Mega Project, Music Project, which is organizing programs on a daily basis to encourage and facilitate a platform for our young stars who are so extremely gifted, as you could see by yourself, who are extremely gifted.
A literary festival taking advantage of the cherry blossom season, taking advantage of all the creative people that are in the state and of the setting that of the Wards Lake and the Shillong offer. So again, it's a matter of huge joy that now we are here 3 years in. The first edition was a huge success. The second edition, unfortunately, we had to curtail it, but it still was the one day. It was a wonderful event, and now here we are.
Department of Art and Culture, Government of Meghalaya will recognize 6 more villages as arts and craft villages of the state. This is done as part of the Tri-Hills Ensemble 2 festival, aiming to promote the industrious heritage of the 3 vibrant tribes, Khasis, Jaintias and Garos, showcasing the rich tribal heritage, unique arts and crafts, music, cuisine, folk dance and theatrical shows. With the motto, rooted in nature and connected to culture, Commissioner and Secretary Arts and Culture F.R. Karkungor said this festival is a means to connect with the past. This is done as part of the Janjatiya Gaurav Divas, Tribal Pride, and Hamara Sankalp Vikshit Bharat Yatra Week will be celebrated in the state from November 15th.
And these kind of benefits and this kind of visibility, we hope that the younger generation in those villages also they hold on to those to that heritage, and that it gets amplified and expanded, because many a time what the danger is that the older generation, once they pass away, then the next generation may not be too interested. They come and migrate to the cities and they forget those priceless legacies. So by taking up these kind of activities, we hope that it will contribute towards the younger generation of those villages to appreciate more deeply all the skills and the priceless heritage of their forefathers and of their parents, and that they continue and that they pass on the torch to the next generation as well.
Minister in charge of Cooperation Department, Komingon Yambon, on Tuesday inaugurated the 70th All India Cooperative Week celebration at Moose Aim, Shangpung, West Jaintia Hills District on the theme Role of Cooperative Marketing, India, a $5 trillion economy and Sustainable Development Goals, organized by the Office of the Cooperation Department, Government of Meghalaya, Registrar in collaboration with Meghalaya Cooperative Apex Bank Limited and Rural Finance, Meghalaya Livelihood and Access to Markets Project and Meghalaya Basin Management Agency. Addressing the gathering, Yambon highlighted the importance of strengthening the cooperative movement, collective growth and encouraged members to dedicate themselves in implementing government projects in a proper way.
Kepala Irab ingin hibun kibentah.
Mana kali last month, nakaliang Chief Minister Berdon Borom Jongi, Konrad K. Sangma, đang launch cái scheme của mình khất, cái CM Elevate. Hai cái scheme, cái don cái website, cái part di pi berpindah coba punya page, ngasih ke jing kuat ke jing anglut ke jing pi, nak kata ban pengkiu, ya ke kam tourism.
The 52nd Diwali celebration illuminated Kumligao, situated in the scenic southwest Garo Hills, with a dazzling display of lights and cultural fervour on the 12th and 13th of November. Recognized as the grandest Diwali celebration across the Garo Hills, Kumligao became a beacon of joy, bringing communities together in a tapestry of tradition and festivity. The event was graced by the presence of AITC leader and former Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Mukul Sangma. The celebration in Kumligao exemplified the cultural richness and communal harmony that defines the Garo Hills. Efforts are on to get a geological indication tag for Rindia from Meghalaya. Commissioner and Secretary of Textiles F.R. Karkungor said that the initiative by the Meghalaya Rindia Producers Association is at the hearing stage now. Talking to reporters, Karkungor said that the association has submitted all the related documents to substantiate the claim over Rindia. Rindia holds a special place as Ribhoi district has emerged as a vital Eri silk centre, with the Umden Devon cluster of villages set up as a hub of Eri silk production in the state. Along with Northeast Handloom and Handicraft Development Corporation, the department has launched QR coding for Rindia.
in the villages of this Umdendi one, in the past few years, they were just weaving just as a pastime. But then now you see the value of India being promoted, and the name is spread far and wide, even across the national borders. And even at the level of Prime Minister and dignitaries, they are appreciating our India. And even you can see the subtle change even in the dressing of our women in Khasi Jayanti Hills. Now they're switching on towards Rindia. Before it was dharas and jensen, but now wearing Rindia is something which is an article of of aspiration, because it's something of their own. It's a uniquely made Meghalaya product.
Along with the rest of the country, Meghalaya on Tuesday celebrated Children's Day. In Shillong, the day is being celebrated in different schools where children presented various programs. In Nongpo, St. Anthony's Secondary School, Kharpati marked the occasion by inaugurating a new school building and restroom by the local MLA of Nongpo, Merilbon's aim. These facilities were made possible through MLA schemes and generous donations from well-wishers. In Ampati, the district administration, in collaboration with the ICDS and MSRLS, organized Children's Day event with a theme for every child, every right. The festivities included engaging outdoor and educational games, captivating storytelling session and a spirited talent competition. The Deputy Chief Minister of Meghalaya, Sngeobha Langdhar, who is also an MLA from Narthyang, inaugurated the third edition of football tournament named after him, the third Sngeobha Langdhar Football Tournament 2023, held at the mini stadium Wakajer on Monday. The tournament saw the participation of 61 teams from 72 villages in the Narthyang constituency, with a total of 1,830 football players. During the opening ceremony, Sngeobha Langdhar stated that this tournament is held once every 4 years and is exclusively for footballers from the Narthyang constituency.
Sport activities demand up to the max sa kam level ng kondusi yung iwan hajoy por ang district yung ay kublay lay ko hay ng TSA yung minoro wat kam jo wi ko hay ng WJDSA yung na ay kublay wora bu mi yung betul ni ha ni lori wo kan thai wo chendang wo kan ro kan lot paman bay man pa kham tam ni pi kin ru pha wi li tim suda man gino pencok indirectly kan tournament budang lo di kam di pai kondusi ro ko wi.
Senebi Sinkley, an accomplished arm wrestler hailing from Riboy district in Meghalaya, Lumdeng Umden village, is set to represent India in the upcoming Asian Arm Wrestling Cup, scheduled to take place in Uzbekistan from November 17 to 25th, 2023. Sinkley's recent outstanding performance at the 45th National Arm Wrestling Championship 2023 in Jammu and Kashmir, where she clinched 2 golds and 2 silver medals. Recognizing her achievements and to bolster her preparation for the Asian Arm Wrestling Cup, the Meghalaya People Social Organization from Riboy district officially met with Sinkley on Tuesday. In a show of support, the organization generously donated funds to aid her journey and participation in the upcoming tournament in Uzbekistan.
Nakarpat yang ketuik pigi para samla ba kinu ki badane ka sabkapong gijira ka da fide betu na kamphaya kata ka sabkapong nanta nakarpat ru ya ka sarkar ba kat be khmi ingi kum ki samla namar kumuni ki ba sha select ban represent ya kari nisham shibun ki jinge justam hakali yang ka pisa katingka namar nimyo watak shitika ru na ka sarkar.
And now here is the weather report. The maximum temperature recorded was 24 degrees Celsius, while the minimum temperature was 10.7 degrees Celsius. Relative humidity in the morning was 58%, while in the evening it stood at 69%. The forecast: dry weather is most likely. Before we conclude, a look at the headlines once again. President Draupadi Murmu stressed on the need to inspire children from childhood to help others and have feeling of love and respect for the environment on National Children's Day. Uttarakhand new plan being chalked out to evacuate all trapped workers from Singyara tunnel collapse site within next 24 hours. Third edition of Shillong Literary Festival commenced today and will continue till 16th of November. Meghalaya celebrates Children's Day with a variety of programs in educational institutions. And Senebi Sinkli to represent India in the upcoming Asian Arm Wrestling Cup in Uzbekistan. And that's a wrap of today's edition of the news. Thank you very much for joining us, and from all of us here, it's wishing you good night.